Hello. This is a little demonstration to show you how those of you who do not have the software for Access, the database program, how you can log into the Yavapai College website. This is the home page, and you may notice from what you can see on your screen that we're looking at a section called Timely and Trending, and you'll notice that there's a hyperlink here that goes to the cloud. When you click on that button, you'll see two more icons, and this gives you the opportunity to either install the software right on your desktop so that you can immediately log into Yavapai College and have the opportunity to really use any of the programs that are available for Yavapai College students. The other button allows you to use the software going through your browser. Um, Most students opt to use and click on the button on the left. You'll notice it says to see the full list of the VMware Horizon clients, you can click here, and if you need help, you can click here, and up here notice it says you can connect your desktop and applications by using the VMware Horizon client or go through your browser. This particular option seems to offer better performance, which is why I guess so many students go this way. So we're going to click on this hyperlink, and at the moment the computer is processing. Then you're going to see the next window where it tells you to download the material, and it depends on whether you have a Mac computer or a Linux operating system. And I guess if we were to scroll more, we could.
Use the scroll wheel. Yeah. You have to click right there on the white. Click on the white. Now scroll. Other way.
And here we are. I have a slow thumb here. Notice that we're down here to the Windows version, and you would need to look at the properties and find out whether you are a 32-bit Windows or 64-bit Windows for most of you who have a PC. Um, it varies from computer to computer, but you should be easily find that information rather easily.
Click up here. The flashing dot. Pause recording.
Okay, so we've advanced to a dialog box that's asking us to enter the name of the connection server. And if you can see this well enough, it is cloud.yc.edu. And after you've keyed that in, go over here and click on Connect. And then you're going to enter your username and your password, just as you do to access the YC web page. So hopefully I didn't make any typos in my password, and I'm going to click Login. And it's processing. And this might look familiar if you use the college computers. This is the welcome screen that you'll see. And here it talks about sharing your home folder and removable storage when using the VMware Horizon Remote Desktops and Applications. I would suggest you click Allow. And this is the desktop. And you'll notice over here it says software for your courses. And when you click to open that, you'll notice that there is a long list in alphabetical order of all the different software. And we are in computer science. And we'll click on that to open it up. And isn't this interesting? So let's try something else. Let's go down here to the window, and where it says the different programs, here we have the icon for access. If you want to put this on the taskbar, remember you can right click and it says unpin from the start from the start menu. We'll just go ahead and open that up. Okay, in the interest of saving time, we're going to just open a file that I have already been working in, and we're just going to do a very short step because your book is very good in providing instructions on how to set up your different databases.
Go ahead. Don't say anything for a second, and I'll edit the video here. Hey, Brett. Yep. Yeah, you were right. Instead of typing YC in there, it is that cloud.yc.edu as the server name. So, yep, it worked. Thank you. Bye. All right, continue.
Okay, so here it says open other files. I've put a file on the desktop. So let's see if we can navigate to there, to the desktop. And
so that's the desktop for the computer.
For this computer?
Nope.
Oh.
That's for the PC that's over there.
Okay, so we want to navigate to the desktop for the this PC. And we're going to scroll. And we're scrolling.
That's the computer over there. So, let's see here.
Okay, so here we are on my Z drive. One thing I want to really hope that you would remember is that when you're working in this environment, you do not have access to um, the desktop. So this is the Z drive. All of you have a Z drive, or if you want to work with a thumb drive or a flash drive, that is also another possibility. So I'm on my Z drive, and here we have Microsoft Office, and here is Access. It's in a folder. Remember, we have folders within the folders. So this is a file called Retired Pet Sitters, and we're just going to open that up. And here we are at the home page for the home tab for Access. And remember, this is an integrated program so that you can see some of the groups that you've seen in other applications are available here. And we want to open that file. By default, you will always see the security warning. Access files are very vulnerable to viruses, and so this is another safeguard. It's for your own safety so that you don't have a virus. Just click on Enable Content, and again here it asks you if you want to make this a trusted document. Say yes. Over here you have your navigation pane, and when you click on that, it shows what Microsoft Office refers to as objects. And when I click on this customer table, it's going to remind you an awful lot of an Excel spreadsheet. Let's take a look at this. Notice that you have columns. In Access, we call the columns fields, and all the fields have the same kind of data. For example, this field that has the customer number, that's all that's contained in here. You can't put anything else in this column or field. Then we have a field called last name, first name, street, etc. You can add as many fields as you want. And then you'll notice that we have rows. The rows in Access are called records, and it's a kind of little mnemonic device, if you will. Records starts with an R, rows starts with an R. So records and rows, columns and fields. And we want to add another record to this file. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to press my enter button, and I'm going to put in the customer number, and you'll notice that the first two characters in this customer number are built on the person's first and last name. So I'll just put myself in here just to demonstrate how this works. And then I'm going to back up over here, and I'll use my initials, FE. And I live at a house that's on 15 Box Canyon Road, so I'll just use that as the number. And my street number, again, as I said, is 15 Box Canyon. And if you make a typo, just remember this is like Word. Just go back and correct it. And this is in Sedona. And over here, my phone number, 634-6562. You remember that because that is the Learning Center. And the balance on my account, I like to pay all my bills off at the end of the month. Today's October the 3rd, so I don't owe anybody anything. And my dog sitter happens to have the name of 107. And that's all there is to it. Oops, I have another typo, don't I? Again, just back up, and there you go. So when you want to save this, you're going to do the same as you would with any Word document or any Excel document. You can hold down Control, press S, or you can go up here to this little button that looks like the old floppy disk. I don't know why they haven't changed that to a zip drive, but they haven't. They all do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to pretend we have done everything in the assignment and we're ready to submit this in Canvas. So we've saved this. We're going to close this. We're going to click File and go down here to Close. We've already saved. And we can even close out of the program. There we go. And we'll close here. Now, we happen to have saved this to the Z drive, where you've been saving things all semester long. So you should be able to go down here to your Z drive, and here we are in the folder, and we just keep clicking until we find the folder with the file in it, and you know how to get into Canvas. Go to the appropriate assignment, click on Assignments, and you know the process. And if you've forgotten it, just refer to the handout that you have with step-by-step instructions. Okay, I hope that helps you, and if you have any questions, be sure to either email or call me, and we'll get back to you. Same day service, hopefully.